Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another video. So today my video is just gonna be about my settings. Because someone in the comments asked about a setting video. So yeah. So I haven't really played this game in a while. So obviously I've changed from ALC back to the regular settings. So I'll show you guys that, and I'll also do an update with all stuff. So let's get into the firing range, and yes. Obviously I've not uploaded in a while, so don't mind that. I'm trying to be consistent. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the firing range. Okay, we're in the firing range. So let's just start. Wait, hold on. Let me pick up gun. Okay. So first things first, gameplay. Internal prompt style on compact, cause yeah, bindings off. Crosshair damage feedback on shield and X icon. I use damage numbers on both. I mean, you should use stacking because you can tell how much you hit that person for. You know, like I hit him for 130, but if you use both, I like both because it looks more smooth. Or I'm lagging a bit. Like, it looks more smooth. So you see the floating after 132, that just looks more smooth. So that's why I use both. Ping opacity faded. Just you don't want too many things on your screen. Obituaries on. I don't know what that is. Minimap rotation off. Weapon auto cycle off. Auto sprint on. Double tap sprint off. Jetpack control on hold. Incoming damage feedback on both through 2D and 3D. Now this taking damage closes that box. This is very actually very important because let's say um, let's say I want to armor swap, right? Hold on, I was running too much. Let's say I want to armor swap, right? So if I get hit as I'm trying to armor swap, it's not gonna let me armor swap. I'm gonna get removed from the box. But if you have it on off, you can armor swap, you know, armor swap, and then you can go out and shoot the person. So if the person is like that far
Spotted a wee
and you're
hooligan.
here trying to armor swap, he's just like tapping you for like one damage. It's gonna keep taking you out. So instead of like you know putting it all on, you can just put it on and then you can armor swap, you know, and just go back to cover. So that's why you should have it off. Well, obviously if you're new to the game, have it on. So yeah. Off screen portraits, I don't know what that is. I just left it on default, which is on. Hop out, pop up is off. Streamer mode is off. Anonymous mode for me is on. Usage sharing, I don't care about that. Cross platform is on. Performance display is on. That's for your ping. Club invites, communication, all of this is on default. My rectile is this one right here. Um, 82522. If you want to copy it, can do it. I honestly feel like it's the best one because like you can see in different areas. It's a very good rectile. My laser sight is the same as my rectile. I don't have colorblind mode. I used to use it, but I feel like it's useless. My controller settings. Now, this is now very important. It's like the main controller settings now. My button layout. So if you use a scuff controller, you should be on default, obviously. But if you don't want to use mine, I recommend Evolved. It's like a lot of people use this and is the best one for movement. So I recommend Evolved. Customized is what I use. So I have evolved, but I just changed one thing, which was so on evolved you interact, pick up, and reload with your box or square. But on customized, I changed it from square to ping, and then I use R1 to pick up my stuff and reload. And I just because I play right hand claw, so there was no point of me taking my finger off the stick every time. So that's why I have it on R1. Stick layout on default, reload button on tap to use. Tap to use and reload. I mean, I do recommend using tap to use and hold to reload because if you're like in front of a door and someone is right there, you want to reload, but you don't want to open the door at the same time. So, for example, let me just show you guys real quick to reload, right? So let's say I want to reload, right? So I just have to hold reload, and it's gonna reload without opening the door. But if it was on tap to use and reload. If I want to reload, it's gonna open the door instead of reloading. You know, so you're gonna have to like go away a bit so you can reload. You know what I'm saying? So I use it on tap to use and reload. Crouch button I use hold. Because it's easier for movement. You can bunny hop easier. I mean, I recommend it if you have a scuff controller as well. But if you don't, it's gonna be hard to like get used to it. I mean, I've been using it for like a long time, so I'm already used to it. But if you're not focused really much on movement, then use it on toggle. Aim button I use hold. Don't use toggle. I mean that's just stupid. Survival slot I have it off because I have an heirloom, so I can spam inspect it. You know, if you have it on, let's say you have an evac tower. Hold on, let me get one. Yeah. So if I have an evac tower, yeah, if you have it on, you'll be able to use your evac tower without actually going into your inventory. But if you have it off, I'm gonna have to, go here and tap it and use it. Obviously, I'm more skilled to do that. If you're like more skilled at the game, you don't have to. But if you have an heirloom, it's up to you really. Personal preference really. I use it on off. So, you know, what was next? L2 R2 button dead zone. I recommend using a none. You want to shoot faster than your opponent. So yeah, menu cursor. I have it in the middle, like second last, right here. I prefer the speed. It's fast enough to swap. Look sensitivity. The best is obviously 4-3 linear no dead zone, but some people prefer 4-3 classic no dead zone or small dead zone. I don't recommend that because 4-3 linear you really have more control of your aim. Because I've not played in a while, so my aim is a bit close. You have more control of your aim than with 4-3 classic. You know, 4-3 classic is like just it's more for like it's better long range. You don't really have much control. It's a bit too like you know you really don't have control. So I recommend 4-3 linear, no dead zone, because you have more control. If you have stick drift, then put it on small dead zone, obviously. A lot of controller players like Impro How, they all use 4-3 linear, so I recommend 4-3 linear as well. Movement dead zone, you obviously want it on small, unless you have stick drift. If you have stick drift, just change your controller, man. You don't want to have stick drift in this game. Any first person shooters, you don't want to have stick drift unless like the stick drift is like this small. Like look at my stick drift. Like this is controllable, but if you have like mad stick drift that goes like that, then yeah, obviously you don't want that. My ALCs. So people that use ALCs, these are my ALCs. I mean, I've been using these until like I stopped playing the game a bit, so I went back to my 4-3 linear. But these are equivalent to 4-3 linear anyway. So if you want to use these ALCs, go ahead and try them. Um, yeah, and these are my per optics. But I don't really use per optics though. Like here, I don't have it on. So my video is brightness in the middle, FOV 110. I do recommend from 106 to 110 is the best. FOV ability scaling, I have it disabled. I mean, if you play Octane or Bloodhound, this you can put it on. I mean, I don't know what it does, but apparently, like when you use Octane's ability, it gives you more FOV when you use it. So yes, sprint shake, you want it on minimal. You don't want your screen to be shaking. So yes, audio, music 0, lobby 0, dialogue 50. The rest are on 100. Yeah, so those are my settings. So yeah, just a brief one. So yeah, now you guys can see me using these settings in game, and I've been using them, but in my other videos I was using AOCs because I was playing the game a lot. But now I've reduced. I've not been playing the game, so I don't have to linear. But yeah, that's it really. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
An enemy landed near me. On the lookout for shotgun ammo. Reloading.
Reloading. Found some material.
Thank you, darling.
Reloading. Don't forget to hook you up. Target here.
Trigger. Killed a hooligan. All those bamboos. Taking us to new heights, matey. And so ends the champion's reign. Pop that pill. Reloading. Reloading. He went. Inside the ring. Fantastic. Killed an enemy. Reloading.
Contact.
Shit, the pit.
Ammo here.
Hostile. Shooting at me. Reloading. Rejuvenating. Another soft landing. Flattened the hole. Recharging the shield. See, matey. Crack the shield. Hooligan shield. Ring is near. Got 45. Shields recharging. Rejuvenating. Ring's not far, and we've got 30 seconds, dear.
think someone's targeting me.